morning. Where are we at today? Capitol Reef National Park. It's a little after 8, and we are setting off on a wet adventure today. We're gonna hike up the Sulphur Creek Trail. It's about 5.8 one way, so we're looking at, I don't know, 11, 12 miles, something like that by the time the day's out. Not a long day, but it's a backcountry route, which means it's not maintained here in the park, and it's goes through water crossings like a gazillion times is what I hear. Should be a lot of fun. Really nice walk so far. Basically just working our way down this wash. We just came out of that little canyon right there, down a couple of dry falls, and we've got to be getting close to Sulphur Creek because I can hear water. I think it's just maybe another bend or two around up here. We'll be dumping out into the creek and starting our wet walk up it. But really tranquil out here this morning. Just very quiet. No traffic, no hikers, no planes. Just me and the birds. This beautiful canyon walk. And here we are at Sulphur Creek, not even 30 seconds up the trail from where I left off. But the water looks really nice. Beautiful hike. Just amazing. Tiny little waterfalls everywhere. Oodles of them. I haven't seen anything that I would consider a big fall yet, just lots of little things like this. This right here is probably the biggest one I've seen yet. Kind of hoping for some big falls, but we'll see what we get. Yeah, that one's pretty. Found another one. It's a little bigger, a little prettier. I like it. It's quite a scramble to get down though. This one's going to be fun going up. Wow, this hike just got really interesting. I love this slot canyon stuff. All these little falls going down. I guess we probably walked down enough levels of rock that we're into this harder stuff that doesn't get carved out as easily. But yeah, very cool, very fun hiking, very interesting. Looks like we found some more falls up ahead here. Canyon's opening up and dropping down. Still down in the bottom of the canyon, following this beautiful little creek. Lots of mini falls, more than I can count. A few bigger falls, they're just real pretty to look at. And a whole lot of just fun walking through a creek, man. Reminds me so much of when I was a kid. I would just go find a creek and just walk up it just to see what I would find. Just exploring. when I get to the end down here, before it connects with the visitor center trail, then I'll whip around and we'll head on back up her. Pretty warm. We are in the direct sunlight right at this moment, but the way this canyon winds, we kind of go from direct sunlight to a lot of shade, to direct sunlight to a lot of shade. So temperatures have not been a problem at all. And this thing just opened up real big, didn't it? We've been kind of in a slot for a while. Huh. Cool. Doesn't look like the wide open canyon walk's going to last very long, does it? You can already see it closing in down there. Tell me this doesn't look like it should be part of the lazy log ride at like Indiana Beach or Cedar Point or something. Yeah, the perfect mix of sun and shade, easy grades, lots of water, which is something very unusual for the trails in this park. And so far I've encountered 4 people. 2 groups of 2. Other than that, it's just little old me out here walking down this creek. And you can get off and walk on the shore if you want. But, you know, it is warming up, especially in the sun. So by the time you start to get hot, you can just jump right in the creek and walk. Cools you right off. Fabulous. By far my favorite trail here so far. Lots of cool views too. Wow. That's a neat looking structure. Check that formation out. Found a few more hikers ahead, but we're almost to the end, so we're getting pretty close to the visitor center at this point. And then we're starting to run into the crowds of folks coming up from the visitor center end. What a beautiful canyon. That was fun. You gotta walk this ledge right here, up and across, and then you can go up. But yeah, that was cool. That was a lot of fun. Very neat. Big pool here. The trail keeps going down that way. I think we're getting real close to the visitor center. But beautiful. Yeah. This is what most of the hiking I've been doing recently looks like. Canyons, lots of sand, lots of dust, dry. This has been such a welcome change. Just that beautiful creek running through here. I mean, otherwise it's hot. It'd be pretty miserable walking through here right now, if not for that little stream of water over there. In fact, I'm getting a little toasty just up here on this little sandbar. So I think it's time to cool off again. There you have it. A couple little splashes up the legs. And, it's amazing how quickly you feel like you can cool down. Just splashing some water on your calves. Sulphur Creek Lime Kiln. Huh. Pretty cool. So, looking at the map and looking at the way the trail's going, away from the creek and up into the desert towards the visitor center, which sits over that direction. I do believe we've reached the end of our trail, so at this point we're just going to turn around and hike right back up that creek, back to the wash and back to the truck. Hey, it's been a great hike, and I'm telling you what, if you are in Capitol Reef and you're looking for a fun hike to do now, it definitely helps to wait a little longer to go out in the day for the temperatures to heat up and you want a warmer day. But this is a fabulous trail. There's a couple of somewhat tricky spots to maneuver around the falls, but overall anybody could come out here and do this. Just use a little common sense and caution. So this really ought to be trail number 1 on your agenda if you're coming to Capitol Reef. But thanks for hiking with me. We'll catch you next time.